trying out some different recording software that I can use to do lessons for y'all. So I figured I would do a little update video as a way to try out this software. So as y'all know, we're moving to online teaching. I don't quite know yet how everything's going to go. Today, the department heads are meeting to get all the kinks out of how we're doing this online learning, figure out how everything's going to go, and then they're getting to us teachers this afternoon to tell us what the plan is. Tuesday, some teachers are meeting in order to get set up with online stuff, and then from there, we're moving on with actually starting to make videos for lessons for y'all. We are going to be required to make a certain amount of online video lessons for y'all, so be looking for those in the future. I will be talking with Miss Fila and Coach Azuna to see exactly what we're going to be doing with y'all. We have to do online and paper lessons for those that don't have internet access, so we have to take what we already had planned, narrow it down, change stuff, figure it all out. So I don't know exactly when the first lesson will be up and available to y'all, but I'll be doing regular updates just to let y'all know when to start looking for that. I think it's safe to say that research paper probably isn't going to happen anymore just because it's going to be difficult for those that don't have a computer to complete that because they won't be able to get to their sources that they found. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to say as of right now, probably not going to happen anymore. If you turned in your rough draft, great, awesome. That was a major grade that went in. If you didn't, you have until tomorrow to get that in. So, and I recommend that you try to get something in for that. But yes, so research paper probably not going to happen. I don't know what is going to happen yet, but we'll see for certain what's going to be going on with that. And real fast, I wanted to show y'all before I get into other stuff. Callan Wildcat News are putting out announcement videos. They uploaded their first one today. I watched it. It was a very nice video, and they talked about some really important information on there. So I recommend that you go and start watching those. If you do not have a YouTube account, I recommend signing up and getting one. It's really easy. That way you can go subscribe to their page, get the notifications when the videos are being uploaded, and that way you can watch the announcements, which again I recommend doing because they are going to be talking about important information about switching to online lessons on there, as well as for those of you that maybe need to go pick up food or something from the school. They're going to be talking about when and how that's happening. So I recommend to go watch them. Also, it's just getting back into a sense of normalcy, that routine of being in school. They do the pledge on there and everything. So it's pretty much the same as it would be if you were at school. And I think everyone right now kind of needs that sense of normalcy with all the chaos that's going on right now. So I recommend going watching the announcements. Second thing I wanted to talk about in this video is to do online conferencing with y'all. So this would be separate from the online lessons. This would be for, let's say, if you have a question about the lesson and it's time you have to do for it. Excuse me. We would have a face-to-face online conferencing using this software, which is called Google Hangout Meet. Okay. So in order to find this, you would just go to Google. You would type in Google Meets or Google Meet, and it'll be the one that says Google Hangouts Meets, or I think you can click on this one too, and you can download like an app for it on your computer, but this works as well. You would click on it. It would take you to a page that would have you log in if you have two different Gmail accounts, which most of y'all do because of Google Classroom. You would pick which account you want to use. I recommend using the Google Classroom email just because I use my school email. The Google Classroom email is your school email, so I recommend doing that. And you'll get a page like this, okay? So like I said, I'll be using this to do conferences with y'all, and what I'll do when I want to do that is I'll go to join, I'll put in whatever, continue, and it'll give me a link. Hi, guys. If I go on, it gives me a link that I can share with y'all. So what I would do is take that link, I would post it to Google Classroom under the stream. You'd be able to click on it, you'd be able to join the meeting. Okay, and I can have multiple students on at once. I don't know exactly how many I can have on at once, but I know I can have multiple students on there at once. Now, here's my fear with that. I don't want 30 of y'all trying to get on at one time to do this meeting with me. So what I want to try to do is set up certain times where I'll hold meetings, like maybe twice a week, Mondays and Fridays, twice that day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, where y'all can jump on and talk with me, or by schedule do individual meetings. So let's say you want to have a meeting with me, you could send me an email on my school email, so enassar@callan.org, saying, Miss Nassar, I would like to talk with you. I have a question about this. Is there a way for us to do a Google Meet at 10:30 on Wednesday, April 4th? And I would say, yes, I can do that. And I would get on and I would conference with you. Okay. That way it'll keep it from too many of y'all trying to get on when I have those designated meeting times. Now, I still want to have those designated meeting times so that there is, y'all have know of a time when y'all will absolutely be able to talk with me. So I will still be doing that. I don't know exactly if I will be doing Monday, Friday. I might do Monday, Wednesday. I don't know. But I will try to do it twice a week, twice on that day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, so you all can jump on and talk with me on there if you need me to. And what I might also do is if a bunch of y'all have a question about the same thing. So let's say we're doing a lesson over the short story, story of an hour, and there's a question on the selection test or whatever we're doing the assignment. Now, a lot of y'all aren't understanding, you're not getting. What I might do is do a whole separate video just for that question and upload it to Google Classroom for y'all to view. So that way you can have that to go back to, and that way I can answer a large number of y'all at once without having to be meeting with y'all on Google Meets um, and overloading my internet and all that. I'm up at my mom's house, and so they don't have the best Wi-Fi up here, out in the middle of nowhere. So I don't know if I'll be able to handle having 20 of y'all on Google Meet. So only might let me do 10. That might be all I can take with the internet I have. So that's kind of my solution. Is if I'm seeing that I'm getting a lot of the same question, I'll probably just make a separate video. Tell y'all I'm gonna make a separate video for it, and I'll upload either the same day or the next day to answer that question for y'all. Okay. So that's probably what I'm going to try to do. Again, nothing is 100% set in stone. That's kind of just my idea for right now and how I'm going to do video conferencing with y'all as we're out of school. And guys, I know they said April 14th might be opening schools again, but I don't know. With the situations going on right now, it's really hard to say, so we're not going to kind of focus on that date. We're just going to assume for now that schools just aren't going to open again. That's how I want to kind of view it. We're going to be doing online for the rest of the school year, and that's the way it's going to be. So let's try not to focus on that April 14th date. I think if doing that, we're going to run into some issues. So let's just try to view this all as end of the school year. This is how we're doing it for the rest of the school year. And I think that way things will go a lot more smoothly with things. So, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video to talk with y'all, kind of let you know what's going on. I might post another video on Wednesday using another software once I get an update from everything that's happening. And that way I can let y'all know updated information and maybe start to let y'all know exactly when video might start coming up for lessons and stuff like that, and what the actual lessons we're going to be doing are. So keep an eye out for that on Google Classroom. Y'all know how to get on there. You should be using that anyways to look for updates. I sent out a little post a few days ago, so please be checking Google Classroom regularly now that we have technically started back up with school again. All right, guys, that's it for now. I will be talking to y'all later. Bye.